How to achieve operational excellence, a better way. Wikipedia states, operational excellence, or OE, is the systematic implementation of principles and tools designed to enhance organizational performance and create a culture focused on continuous improvement. OE is intended to enable employees to identify, deliver, and enhance the flow of value to customers. Wikipedia then states, common frameworks associated with operational excellence include lean management, Six Sigma, which emphasize efficiency, waste, and reduction and quality improvements. Organizations that adopt these practices may report increased customer satisfaction and operational efficiencies. Lean management and Six Sigma may be associated with OE. However, much more is needed to achieve the systematic implementation of principles and tools designed to enhance organization performance and create a culture focused on continuous improvement, as Wikipedia states. Integrated Enterprise Excellence, or IEE, is a 9-step system that provides a framework for implementing the entirety of OE. OE definition includes statements, quote unquote, tools designed to enhance organizational performance. To address this OE requirement, organizations must view performance measures from a process output point of view. Traditional table of numbers and red, yellow, green scores reporting, for example, do not report numbers from a process output point of view. In addition, to address this OE requirement, organizations must track the effectiveness of organizational continuous improvement efforts against these measurements. Traditional process improvement efforts using techniques such as Kaizen events and Six Sigma projects do not statistically quantify how much their efforts improved an organizational performance measurement in a time series report out. Also, to address this OE requirement, organizations must have a system for strategically determine with analytics which organization performance measurements do focus enhancement efforts so that the big picture's customer satisfaction and benefit business financial benefits. This is more than Six Sigma deployment that simply selects improvements projects by ranking potential opportunities and reports a savings of $100 million from their project, but nobody can find the money from a smaller number of projects that do get completed. Hence, the organizational OE efforts deployments focusing on Lean Six Sigma tool is abandoned or significantly reduced because leadership does not see the benefits of the Lean Six Sigma OE endeavor. Integrated Enterprise Excellence, or IEE, is a 9-step system that provides the framework for implementing the entirety of OE, i.e., can be integrated with existing organizational systems, for example, ERP or Enterprise Resource Planning System. IEE provides a comprehensive 9-step system that CEOs, presidents, general managers, executive managers, leaders, practitioners, and others can use to resolve elephant in the room OE issues. OE success issues include the effectiveness of scorecards, strategic planning, and process improvements. The second element here is related to traditional scorecards reporting. For example, table of numbers, red, yellow, green scores, meet the numbers or else scorecards do have fundamental issues with alignments with OE. Traditional OE business management systems, elephant in the room issues that the Integrated Enterprise Excellence, or IEE system, resolve include business goals not being met, scorecards leading to harmful, if not destructive, behaviors, persistent day-to-day firefighting problems that do not go away, business strategies that are very generic and are difficult to translate to organizational work environments, lean events and other improvement projects that can consume a lot of resources but often do not offer a quantifiable benefit to the business as a whole. Lean Six Sigma process improvement deployments that have improvement projects or either not completed in a timely fashion or make substantial financial claims that are questionable. I'll be covering many of these how-to details of this IEEE OE implementation methodology in a short period of time. Near the end of the video, I'll provide a link for more information, which includes a PDF copy of the video's presentation slides. Step 1 of the 9-step system includes the company's vision, mission, values, and responses to Jim Collins' 3 circle questions about a business. For example, what can we be in the best in the world at? Step 1 also has what drives your economic engine, what are you deep passionate about. High-level statements created in a traditional executive retreat often could be considered an aspect of this first step of the IEEE transformation system, which provides directions for the subsequent 8 steps. Step 2. The organization creates an IEEE value chain which includes its satellite and 30,000-foot level performance metrics reports. Satellite and 30,000-foot level reports provide a high-level perspective, not unlike viewing the Earth from an airplane in flight, for performance metric tracking that can provide a predictive state more often than not. When a futuristic view of a performance measurement statement is undesirable, there's need for process improvement. An IEEE value chain describes what an organization does and how it measures what's done. For an organization, an IEEE value chain should maintain functional consistency over time, independent of leadership, competition, and environmental changes. However, the specifics of what is done in an organization's IEEE value chain should be enhanced continually to make the enterprise as a whole better over time. The identification and execution of enterprise as a whole enhancement activities are the next steps of the IEEE system. As part of step 2 of the IEEE OE system, shown is a high-level view of the IEEE value chain illustration from the book Leadership System 2.0. This book and Management 2.0 referenced later is available from Amazon and other book retailers in paperback, ebook format, and audiobook formats. Shown is a drill down of the example high-level IEEE value chain view. Enterprise Performance Reporting System EPR software can provide this clickable access 24/7 to all authorized. The further drill down shown here indicates the reporting of an operational 30,000-foot level metric for a variable or continuous output response. This 30,000-foot level metric prediction statement in the bottom left graphic can be automatically updated, for example daily, for all to see. If a 30,000-foot level metric prediction statement is unsatisfactory, there's a need for process improvement. I understand this form of reporting looks very different than typical table of numbers and red, yellow, green scorecard, which do not report metrics from a process out point of view. Red, yellow, green scorecards and table of number report can lead to much waste and firefighting and playing games with numbers to meet the goals that are set arbitrarily. Shown here is an example IEEE 30,000-foot level report taken from Management 2.0 for an attribute response, whose format is different than the variables / continuous response output shown in the previous slide. One can use this free app shown here to create this output or create a 30,000 foot level response for one of your performance metrics, which is in an Excel or XLSX dataset format. Step 3. In Analyze Enterprise, the current state of the high-level value chain metrics are evaluated collectively with other information such as voice of the customer, theory constraints, and competitive analyses. This analysis should be use statistical technique when appropriate to determine the strengths and shortcomings of an organization for providing direction in the execution of steps 4 through 7. Step 4. This step of the 9-step system states establish SMART, that is, specific, measurable, action, relevant, time-based, satellite financial metric goals. The IEEE satellite measures are financial as a response to the underlying processes. This step objective is to have a numerical quantity consistent with fulfilling Step 1's organization vision and mission statement and satisfying customer needs. For a for-profit organization, an appropriate financial satellite goal might be a mean monthly EBITDA objective. The results from steps 1 through 4 provide input to target strategy creation. That's what step 5 is about. Step number 6, that's where we want to identify high potential improvement areas and establish 30,000 foot level performance metric goals. An enterprise improvement plan, or an EIP, graph represents the results of this work. An EIP improvement plan, or EIP enterprise improvement plan, a graphic provides a methodology for drill down from business goals, that is step 4, to specific projects, that is step 5, that have quantified 30,000 foot level reported metrics, that is to be enhanced from a process improvement efforts. Note this methodology avoids organizational functional silo projects which occur frequently with traditional Lean Six Sigma deployments. Step number 7. In this step, we identify and execute process improvement projects that improve operational 30,000 foot level metrics that benefit the enterprise as a whole. Process improvement project could follow the Lean Six Sigma main roadmap. A clickable roadmap is available through the link that's shown here and also pictorially represented on this slide. The reason that the IEEE DMAIC roadmap has an extra drill down under the DMAIC measure phase is that I put DMAIC tools in each phase in the 90s, similar to GE. Shown also is an illustration of what would appear if one were to click on Measure Baseline Project in the smartersolutions.com/roadmap webpage. Step 2.2 and 2.3 of this DMAIC drill down can be executed in our free app that's shown here. That was previously shown. $30,000 foot level tracking is not unlike viewing of the terrain below of an airplane in flight. In 30,000 foot level reporting, we track information over time to see it's stable. Then we look at if it's stable, the distribution that's associated with it. We then assess how customer needs are addressed relative to that distribution, look at the frequency of non-conformance, and then if that frequency is unacceptable, then we can pull for a DMAIC project. We could do another improvement methodology, but we could also do a DMAIC project. Now, if we're successful, then our process individuals chart changed to enhance level of performance, and now we've got another distribution that better fulfills the needs of the customer. We could put that to a quantification, the benefits of that in the terms of money. With 30,000 foot level reporting, Instead of using a probability density function shown here, we'd use a probability plot, which is much easier to use and gives a better representation of the frequency of nonconformance, for example. In the case of attribute charts, they look a little bit different. We don't have probability plots, and if there's, in this particular case, we look at the center line of the nonconformance rate. If it's not accepted, we can again pull for projects, and if we are successful at projects, we should see a change in the level of performance. Note what I'm suggesting, this is really important to have these 30,000 foot level metrics reported in this with a project, so that then whenever we have enhancement of the project, we can actually see it statistically in the benefits of what we did with our project. Step 7. In IEEE, process improvement projects are not required to follow a Six Sigma process improvement roadmap. Process improvement projects could be a Kaizen event, follow the MAKE methodology, or you could follow some other approach. What is important is that the project's baseline, that's the 30,000 foot level metric, demonstrates the statistical enhancement through this process improvement efforts. Step number 8, assess how the completion of projects impacts the achievements of Step 4 enterprise goals. An EIP to show the alignment of undertaking projects to the needs of the enterprise and Step 4's fulfillment. The staging of a project's 30,000 foot level to enhance level of performance shows the amount of statistical benefit achieved to a metric through project execution. Shown is a demonstration of a process improvement project to an EIP objective, or an enterprise improvement plan objective. Step 9. Airproofing a process is the best process control. However, that is impossible for all situations. A high-level metric tracking control methodology is available by the periodic monitoring of an organization's 30,000 foot level process output responses to ensure that nothing has degraded. Enterprise Performance Reporting, or EPRS software, provides a means for automatic updates for a project's 30,000 foot level metric in the organization's IEEE value chain, which can be monitored periodically for degradation, so there will be timely corrective action when appropriate. EPRS system is a system for putting together pieces of an organization. Wikipedia's definition again is operational excellence is a systematic implementation of principles and tools designed to enhance organizational performance and create a culture focused on continuous improvement. OE is intended to enable employees to identify and deliver and enhance the methodology of value to customers. IEEE is an OE system thinking methodology that orchestrates business management, strategic planning, business statistics, KPI and performance metrics, business process management, business process improvement, business analytics to achieve Wikipedia's requirement for an OE implementation. Much is needed to create an effective, long-lasting OE implementation. To address this need, this video summarizes in a short period of time many how-to details of an IEEE OE implementation, which you can review at your leisure. IEEE is a 9-step system that provides a framework for implementing the entirety of OE. IEO can be integrated with existing organization systems, or ERP systems is an example of this. The next step, schedule a meeting with me to see and discuss how your organization could benefit from integrated enterprise for our OE and its 30,000 foot level reporting approach using one of your data sets. You can schedule a video session with me through the link shown or by emailing at the address shown here. A PDF copy of this presentation and more is available through the link shown. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more Do It Smarter techniques for metric reporting and enhancing process improvement methodologies so that the big picture benefits.